Birt Tirtomad on Olmanawi. Esqueto.
Hello.
Really? Then might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island. But I was hoping someone...
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar means the water of the peaks in our... The sky is our roof. The mountain our cradle. And the birds, they offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to make clothes. And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth to the... Anything else?
What can you tell me about the High King? You must know him well.
He is a great Donegad. Wise, just, and through him, but he has been gone for several moons, and I, for one, believe... Anything else?
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior, and like I told you, she is the Menundanem, the companion of the High King. They gave themselves one to the other many cycles ago, and their bond is very strong. Perhaps that is why she has left. Anything else?
Goodbye.
What awalan seg?
Bertirtumad. What does your island look like?
Bertirtumad. It is rare to see Renaikse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaikse could understand. Our High King is on Olmanawi, and the Doneg, his bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En Olmil Frichtimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back. She went to attempt to bond herself. We haven't seen her since. Anything else?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart, but someone here in his village might know where...
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you? Anything else?
Where is this cavern of knowledge located?
I don't know. The caverns of knowledge. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
When we weave feathers, and we do not...
It seems strange that one of your own...
It was because of his wisdom that he was chosen. Anything else?
You must know the High King Vinbar.
He was one of the greatest Donegada. Wise amongst the... But the arrival of the Renaikse, he traveled the island far and wide. And then he spent more and more. He moved away from us. Anything else?
You seem to be close to Sarah.
She is my friend. She is... But her love for Vimbar is... I am afraid for her, Renaikse, because she is untamable. And anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Wa aulemseg.
Might I do some?
I heard talk about a camp.
It is with integrity.
Goodbye.
What aulemseg?
Speak, savage! What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in! Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We're not alone. We'd better be discreet if we want to keep the element of surprise.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
If we act now, we'll certainly have to fight them. But if we wait until nightfall, we should be able to set her free discreetly. It's your decision.
I recognize this face. Lady de Sade, what a...
These people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were...
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them olmak. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon. And to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Lady de Sade has a soft spot for the savages, but she understands the price of knowledge. As proof, she spared my life during our last encounter.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me, you would all be locked away in Duren's jails, or likely even dead. I took you for sages, doctors, but you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge, ripe for the picking.
No knowledge justifies treating anyone this way.
Free her now! We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absent. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone...
I wish I knew where he was right now. I waited a long time and then I came here.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before you saved me. And so I must help you as well. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north. Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Munundanem. We must be reunited.
I understand.
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places.
But you are not a Donegad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter, even if I am not sure I can trust you. Remind yourself that this honor is
Put your fears to rest. How do we enter?
Allow me.
paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart...
Was that why you came in here?
To understand, yes. I thought at first it was due to his status, but now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Mil Frichtimen. He had no choice but to answer it.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into something.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorphed.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific... But how could a guardian of the plains...
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to
For some, it takes years. For others, it might take place I hope only to have the time.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems that this door is just in...
The Donegada seal certain sacred places.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. But here, there are two that seem to be different.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are... This painting must teach the younger.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration?
The initiates also learn by listening to...
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. We also see a path that leads there.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must... And the Donegada that are prepared...
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can...
I think so. It looks like the...
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer.
What do you hope to ask of him?
We hope that he will agree to take us into the sanctuary.
What do you hope to ask of him? Why would the Renaik say? My head spins. I will wait for you out.
Please, go ahead. We will join you shortly.
I have a feeling we shouldn't have let this woman leave on her own.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry. and find this passage to the northern mountain, before she decides to come and fight us directly. The scholars have been slaughtered. It must have been Sarah taking her revenge. It's unlikely that she acted alone. We should stay alert. This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. In fact, We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
I wouldn't like to meet the bird.
Looks like Vinbar. He will soon become... More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail. Over there, more feathers. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.